So I'm wearing a cerulean blue robe. It was given to me by my sister, and you know, I kept it with me for a long time. I didn't use it because it was so special and just so beautiful. And then my sister died, and then I just couldn't use it, and I just kept it in a plastic bag and left it there for I think another 10 years, maybe more. And then one day, on a super cold morning, I just decided to pull it out, see if it's still usable. And luckily, the plastic bag kept it um, in great condition. There were no moths, bites, or anything. It was just as beautiful and as colorful as I remembered it. And so I put it on, and it feels like this great warm hug from my sister. Like I just have to wear it and think of her and imagine that she's giving me this great big hug. I mean, that's really not how she would, our family just weren't, very affectionate with each other, probably being Asian, or maybe just our family in particular. Um, but I remember that I wasn't very affectionate either until I took an acting class, beginning acting class when I was a freshman in college. Very first acting class I've ever taken with Allison Liddy, and it was like a requirement that we hug each other when we meet before class. And at first I was like really, really afraid of hugging. It wasn't like my thing. And, um, but I did it. And I really enjoyed the hugs. Like it became the most favorite part of the class. Um, and, and I'm glad that I took that class because it was the most amazing and the most enriching experience. It turned me from a very, very shy, very afraid of, many things to this curious and open person. And if it weren't for the class with Allison, I would have probably just gone on to stay kind of boring, I guess. But with her, my life was filled with color, just like this cerulean blue robe. I felt enveloped in her love for all of us, the way she just gave us our space to be ourselves and to try new things. And most of us weren't actors, we're just taking it as a extra credit, or just something, because I was a bio major and I would have never imagined taking this class, but I needed more units, and so I took it as a last resort. And I remember walking in and feeling this energy, this immediate acceptance from Allison, the way she was with all of us, the way she sees you, like the real you, and not the one that you've been hiding not the one that you presented to the world. While you hide the real you, she sees your potential as well. And she was able to sort of embrace us for who we are and for our uniqueness and our potentials and our abilities. And I felt so accepted and so loved in that class. It was the beginning of something pretty amazing. And I try to convey this to my children. I think I encourage them to take acting classes, even, so neither of my two kids in college are art major, and one is going to computer science, and the other one is, she wanted to be an engineer originally, but I think now she's in political science. But I felt like taking an acting class is opening your eyes to an inner journey of who you truly are, and your ability to empathize and see the world in this big, beautiful way that I wouldn't have done if I hadn't, just risked myself to doing something that was beyond what I thought was my ability. And I really loved it. So thank you. Thank you, Allison Liddy. Walking to your class was the best thing that ever happened, and it changed my life in ways that I couldn't have ever imagined. And it opened my heart to possibilities, and it tapped into my soul. And for that, I will forever be grateful. Thank you.